God's always going to give you the choice to say, enough's enough. I can't take it no more. I quit. That's your way of escape. That's it. Bow out. You know, when they're training these people to be Navy SEALs, they put them through some of the hardest things you can imagine. They can carry logs on their shoulder through sand, quicksand up to their waist. And nobody's got to make them be there. They can quit anytime. There's a bell that always sits up on the shore of the waters. They can jump up there and ring that bell and say, I quit at any time. But once you quit, that's it. There ain't no going back. Come on. I say God's made a way of escape. You can quit if you want to quit. But I want to keep going. God said He's made a way of escape. Come on. With every temptation, there's a way of escape. Yeah, you can get out of it. But listen, I know I can quit anytime I want. That's what makes me help me be able to bear this. But I'm going to tell you, God has given me strength. I don't want to quit. There's been many things I quit in my life and I wish I would have just kept on doing. And this is not going to be something I look back on years down the road and say, oh, I wish I would have kept on serving God. I know I can stop. I know I can quit preaching. I know I can stop pastoring. I know I can step out from singing. I know I can do all that. God's been giving me a free will just like He's given you. But I choose not to. I choose to keep on going on. Why? Because I'm living by faith today, not by sight. Are you listening to me, church? The reason why you're going on for God today is not because somebody's twisting your arm and making you, but because you're living by faith. And God has given you strength to make it and bear it. You got to understand we're in this together. Let me just be quick about this. We took a car trip some years ago to Kentucky. My mom and her sister and her aunt, Nancy, I believe it was. And it was about 110 degrees that summer. And we were all sitting in the back seat. And up in the front seat, Mom's sister and Mom's aunt were right in the front, and they had the air conditioner on. And Midgie was up in age. She sat in front of that air conditioner and goes, and turns it down. We're all sitting in the back seat sweating. That's when the cars back then, they were 2 couches on wheels. You know what I'm talking about? And if you didn't have the air conditioner on high, it didn't reach back that far. So we said, can you turn that up just a little bit? And they turned it up and she go, turn it right back down. She wouldn't dare switch seats with nobody. Wouldn't dare get in the back and say, I'm going to get where it's more comfortable, let somebody else sit up here. Oh no. We all in the back seat got pouring sweat and she's up there with goosebumps. And I remember looking at my little brother and looking at my mom, and I just couldn't help but think, well, at least we're all in this together. Come on. It feels good whenever you're going through something hot like that knows somebody else is right beside you going through the same thing. That's why we shouldn't isolate ourselves. Come on, somebody, give God some praise today. You ain't alone. Whatever you're going through, somebody else is going through it at the same time. So take comfort in that. And the last thing, let me just say this. You cannot isolate yourself and be strong. Even that guy that lifted up all that weight, 1,003 pounds, you know, he's got people that train him. He pays people to be around him all the time. He pays a guy to just sit there and scream in his face, you can't do it. He pays another guy to say, yes, you can. He wants to have both sides of the scales, I reckon. One side ticks him off, the other side gives him courage. But the fact of the matter is, you can't do this. You can't isolate yourself from the church and from people who love you and care for you and expect that you're going to grow, expect that you're going to make it on your own. I know you got Jesus, so do I.